What's going on, Sith friends? Welcome to the Darth Kimchi Show. We're back with another roster review. Next, we've got Sephiroth. So he's not next off of the list. He's next because he donated $20. Huge Sith bump. That just helps me support my small YouTube channel. Just helps me keep the dream alive. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, I do free roster reviews. The link to my Discord is always in the description. If you can donate, the link to my PayPal is also in the description. Make sure you get in my Discord. It is full of great people with great minds, just all coming together to help each other grow in the game, and we're all about positivity. Having a great Discord is key to your progression in the game, so make sure you guys check it out. Alright, so first off, let's give a big shout out to the guild, Sabers of Biss. Huge Sith bump to you all. Alright, we see it, Chromium 1. You guys know I love the Star Wars Galaxy Viewers community. Put something down in the comment section. Chromium is the land of fun. I just did my great buddy Snipe Rivals review. He was in Chromium 1. So just like him, Sephiroth, you're going to jump straight to Rhodium 4, maybe even a Rhodium 3. You're not even going to get a taste of Rhodium 5. Thank you, Capital Games. Alright, so with there being no troop here, GAC being broken, everything's all over the place, I can't help you for where you are now. What I can do is give you tips for Kyber. I have come all the way up the levels with only one Galactic Legend. I reached Kyber 3 with less than 4.6 million Galactic power, so kind of have some experience of what you're going to go through. Alright, so let's go back to the main wall. So if you guys are new to my channel, I have some questions that are pinned in my Discord that I love for people to answer. Question number 1, explain that in-game name. So am I saying it right? Sephiroth. He said that it is the main antagonist villain of Final Fantasy VII. I've never heard of it. And he's been his favorite villain of all time. In some ways, kind of reminds him of Anakin Skywalker. My man, I like Anakin Skywalker. He said that he was heralded as a hero and then betrayed those closest to him and went on a revenge spree again, similar to Anakin. That's awesome. He said, anyways, I felt like the name Sephiroth was always a unique name and he's used it ever since. That's awesome. I love to know stuff like that. Thank you for answering that. All right, guys, so we're going to start with Fleet. He's ranked number 14. Great job. We all know now that we can only get crystals from Fleet. You gotta want to get as high as you can to get that juicy crystal payout. You know, I can't break top 30 because mine are owned by Radis and Executor. So for number 14 with Executor, Negotiator, let me know how high you can get, Sephiroth. That's awesome. Good job. Let's get in there and take a look. Alright, so question number 2, I always want to know people's Fleet grind. He said he's currently grinding for Executor. Great job. I don't have Executor. I've always had to go super heavy on defense, so I can't really give you experience there, but it would definitely help you out. You would not have to go so heavy on defense. Now, he said that he is working on getting Boba Fett to R8. I like Boba Fett, so I don't mind doing that at all. He said he's still farming Piet shards. Ooh, yeah, Piet was a pain. Oh, yeah, he says it right here. He says he probably could have 2 7-star resistance hero pose by now. Yeah, I love to hear that stuff. That's so cool, man. All right, so great job with Finalizer. You have the counter to Executor. Make sure you get in my Discord. Ask some great people what you need to beat that. I know Nemesis is a Fleet general. He can help you get that down. Negotiator only R8, so Negotiator mirror matches. You know, mine's R9. Mine would go before yours. Okay, all decked out. Very nice. We'll look at him in Galactic Republic. It's a great job there. All right. And then Malevolence, I know you're going to work on it, so good job there. He's got JML, so his home 1 fleet is nasty. That Chimera scares me a little bit, only at 5 stars and not even relic Chimera. Not even relic Thrawn. All right, show me your regular ships. All right, so he did say hardest ship grind was Finalizer because he went straight for SOKR. That's good. Says literally had to get all the ships required from scratch, which includes Houndstooth, R5, pretty standard. All right, First Order TIE Fighter pilot. Come on, who wants to get that ship? I got to get it too. All right, Xanadu Blood, that ship was a pain. Where's Xanadu Blood? Right there. Xanadu Blood was a pain. Slave 1, okay, very nice. And then TIE Advance. Ooh, Crew Command Shuttle Light. Here is a pain. My great buddy Pancake, who has retired from the game, said this was a pain. Man, so good job with Finalizer. All right, so Han's Millennium Falcon was a pain. To me, Anakin's Star Effer was a pain for me, Sephiroth. That was my hardest grind. There he is, Wedge. Anytime you see a Wedge, where's Biggs? And Biggs Relic, that's nasty. There's Ty Echelon, good job there. Snips, I didn't Relic her either until like a Rhodium 5, Rhodium 4, so I feel you there. Anakin only R3, that's a little worrisome. All right, ooh. Sephiroth, I called a BTLB Y-Wing Bacon Tomato. That's bacon, tomato, lettuce, extra bacon. Nasty, not even 7. Oh. Vulture Droid, Hyena Bomber, bro. I just gave you a virtual Sith hug because those are a pain. I swear I get like one shard every other day. It's ridiculous farming those. An Imperial TIE Bomber's right next to it. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yeah, those ships are a long grind. I keep, Plo Koon only level 1. Yeah, I hate working on fleet, but you still have to, buddy. You know, you only need 4 in Chromium and Rhodium. In Kyber, you need like 6. Nobody has 6 fleets until like maybe like high K3, K2. I put my best 3 on defense and call it a day. So Executor will probably definitely help you. So great job there. All right, let's get into that roster, guys. All right, Galactic Power, 4.5 million, huge Sith bump. Thank you for playing the game that I love. It does cause me a lot of headaches, but thank you for playing. I swear I was just here like couple of months ago. You know, I'm only at like 5.5. I'm not sure why you're still in Chromium, but you know, we'll leave that to something different. I'm going to help you for Kyber as best as I can. So I'm going to read a couple of the questions real quick. His current squad grind says he has a few. He is working on Executor and Jedi Master Kenobi. Now he said that getting Gas and Malik, both the 7 stars, also completely solidifying both of those squads, Darth Revan and Gas. He said also Shock T for the Cam event. You definitely want to get Kaida Mundi. I hate moving mods for Cam mission. The hardest tune grind, he said, was JML all day, and I truly believe that. You need BB-8 and you need JTR. I don't have any first order. I don't have any resistance, so I know that grind is disgusting. That's why I'm not doing that. He said that, he says it right here, the amount of the investment it took was crazy. It was so hard to not get distracted having to get all JKL requirements. JKL was a pain. It does lead you to Wampa though. And then although some double dip, there is also a few that don't, but I'm very proud of having JML completed. His non-Galactic Legend squad would be General Grievous. That's different. He did say that. Sounds weird, but if I recall correctly, I could only get him from the Fleet store. I think I can get him from 2 stores now. Took him months to get him to 7 stars. Yes, a lot of people take months to get him there. You know, my son is also trying to get him, and it's taking him forever as well. He also did say CLS because it's 4 Journey characters in the team. CLS, Chewbacca, Han Solo, and C-3PO. Yes, the C-3PO event was a pain. He said it too. It was a headache. All right. He says he's a huge fan of Luke Skywalker as well. Me too, buddy. Me too. All right. So let's go through the roster a little bit. So first off, Sephiroth, what I always do when I look at my opponents, I put their roster in the order of speed. Okay, so we're going to do speed. All right, so what I do is check to see just what my opponent's going to have on defense, you know, how fast are his tunes, you know, what's going to give me problems. So your first fastest non-galactic legend is Commander Luke Skywalker at 304 speed. That's kind of where you see CLS at, you know, you see the rare unicorns that are above like 320, but mine's like 305, 306. And then you got Shock T at 303, okay? And then you've got Padme in your top 3 at 302, okay? And now, so you've got Princess Leia in your top 5 non-galactic legends. She's at 290, okay, 292. So you have 3 tunes at over 300 speed. Now, I do know that speed is the way of the game. Now with datacrons, you gotta have super fast tunes. So just my defense compared to yours, all my defensive teams would go first. Not saying that guarantees a win, but it is super helpful. So I would recommend putting your roster order speed just like this. Make sure you move mods, get tunes that you need to have super fast. Like for instance, General Hux. If you don't have the right datacron, General Hux can crush the JKR JKL counter. You want to see Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, at least in your top 5. You should be doing a lot of JKR mirror matches. I always talk like all teams are going on defense because they literally are. You don't have enough time to build enough Galactic Legends. So you want to see Darth Revan faster, Jedi Knight Revan faster. Let's see here. Let's see. Who else do I want to see fast up there? A fast boss with Bounty Hunter Squad. Mara Jade can get really fast. Okay, Moff Gideon should be up there. Your Thrawn should be up there. Admiral Piet should be up there. I know you're working on your mods. Just keep working on that speed. All right, let's get out of speed. Back to the regular roster. So I'm gonna kind of just do a quick little overview of the roster before I get into factions. So first off, I want to know, question number 4 is, what's the hardest game grind? He did say it's ships. Yes, I hate ships. He says conquest and GL tickets. GL tickets are nasty. I'm going through that with Sith Eternal, buddy. All right, so first off, you got 2 Galactic Legends at 4.5 million GP. I think that is amazing. Great job. So what you're trying to do is, when you get to K3, high levels of K3, you kind of want to have 3 Galactic Legends because of Radis and you got Jabba coming out. 3 would just keep you super competitive. All right, so he's got his 2 Galactic Legends. Awesome job. Both are 8. He's got, your Darth Vader. Should have a great Darth Vader squad. He's got Jedi Knight Revan. He's got CLS. He's got Darth Revan. Oh, let's see. Okay, he's got your Wampa Omicron. These are just things that you just have to get. They're chess pieces. You got to get them. Got Padme, only R1. He's building General Skywalker. Got Mon Mothma squad. Okay, kind of just showing the community what he's built up. All right, Darth Traya, we'll look at that. All right, Thrawn, let's go back up. All right, so let's get into these factions and break them down. And like I said, guys, I love the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. When I'm doing shows, I always have that thing where, like, when the show is done, like, I should have said this, or I think of something better to say. That's me every single show. So if I skip anything, if you guys have any super helpful comments, put something down in that comment section. All right, so let's go to the Galactic Legends first. All right, so like I said, man, great job. 2 GLs, 2 great GLs. SOKR, you did a great job. Is the best Galactic Legend to go for first, just because of the ship behind him. Finalizer. And then JML is great as well because it also leads to another fleet, home 1. But that's a long grind. Jedi Master Luke is a long grind. All right, let's take a look at SOKR. All maxed out. Great job. Do your little turnaround. Oh, SOKR. All right. Yes, I'm awesome. All right, R8. Let's look at stats. So, buddy, I talk about SOKR because I use my JKR JKL counter to slay all Pancake SOKRs. That's the name of my great buddy Pancake. He has SOKR. All right, so I'll give you a couple of tips. Health protection, I've never really worried about too much. To me, the ones that give me problems are the ones that are fast, that are over 570 speed, 580, 570, 580 range. Potency, I don't really care about. It's the tenacity. I look at a couple of things: speed, tenacity, and damage. Tenacity, I can land ability block. I would try to get that to at least 75% or higher through secondaries, because old Ben will land ability block on SOKR. And then damage, not too bad, 11,300. If you can get that to 12,000, maybe a little bit over, that's what makes him super nasty. I definitely want to see you get him there. Great job with SOKR, man. All right, let's go look at Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. You guys kind of agree with me. He's got the best looking relic. Ice cream sandwich, all maxed out. Do your little turn. Oh, yeah, I'm JML. All right. All right, let's get into the stats. So, same thing. So, I use General Grievous and the droids to take out JML. The ones that give me problems are super close to 300,000 health protection pool. Of course, more health. So you're right there. 240 45, 50,000. That's nasty. Good job. Speed, he's gonna go first. And then next thing is the damage. Almost 11,000. Same thing. If you get him to like very close to 12,000, I don't think I've seen a 12,000 damage JML, but very close to like 12,000, more health protection, just makes him super nasty, man. Good job with having 2 Galactic Legends. Double Sith bump, bro. Great job. All right, let's keep going. Let's look at, so we're basically just do some faction checks to see what he's kind of built up, what you're kind of gonna need for Kyber. So of course, 501st is the Big Bang team. Now, of course, you could argue Malgus now with Darth Vader and Darth Malak, but after your Galactic Legends, you gotta have that Big Bang team. So 501st. All right, so a lot of people in Chromium are putting Darth Vader on defense. If you don't have a great Bounty Hunter squad, you gotta use 501st. They're a great, amazing squad. For a lot of good people, they hold the line. So tell me a story with Get One. I did not hoard it at all. I remember a 5-star gas took me forever. 6-star, I remember it. That's terrible. All right, so you picked the right mod set. 4 offense, 2 defense. Now hear me out. I say this all the time. I would do 4 offense. I would gather your mods for defense, potency, and health. I have a health secondary set, and I have more defense than some people have that have a defense secondary set, if that makes sense. Potency, just because, you know, what's the major counter to gas in the 501st? It's a CLS squad. Take a look at the stats. So you want to shoot for at least 130,000 protection, no less than 120. Speed, no less than 260. You know, his counter is deadly, but you want to get some speed on him as well. Potency, 47%. See, it's very hard to get potency high because we want great secondaries. You want defense, protection, offense, speed. You know, potency sometimes hard to get, but it's good to have because you want to land days on the Chewies. If you can't land days on a CLS squad, it's going to get nasty. And then damage. You want to shoot for no less than 9,500. With a defense secondary set, you should not have less than 65% armor. Those are kind of stats you kind of want to hit on General Skywalker. You know, to make this review not as long, for anyone you want to do massive damage, of course, you want to go ahead and 6-dot this one. Look for stuff like that. Protection, defense, speed. You already have offense in the primary. Here, you want offense percentage. Great job. You want protection. You want speed. If you can get defense, defense is already in the primary. So I hope the offense rolls more. I hope the protection does. This mod has great potential. It sure does, especially now with the recalibrations. Here, you want protection. You want, I don't care about the tenacity, potency, offense percentage, defense. You know, what I strive to hit for, if it's not in the primary, is number 1 is, of course, your protection. It's always number 1. Number 2 is your offense percentage. You know, number 3 is speed. And then to me, defense, potency, whatever I could get, I'd be happy with. And then here you've got protection. Very nice. Got to keep protection. Offense percentage. Same thing that you're looking for in the secondaries. You know, the great players like Gas that I want to make sure they're amazing, I shoot for no less than 3 of what he needs in the secondaries. Okay. Here also needs to be protection. Get rid of the critical damage. I've had this a lot as well. Coming up now in Chromium, totally fine. But when you move up into Kyber, higher levels, you want protection primary and make sure you have some great secondaries for him. Up here, you want to have protection as well. So yeah, you've got to go protection, but you got to have speed in the secondary and make sure you have some great secondaries from him as well of what he needs. So that's how you want to build Gas up. You know, everyone's making him amazing. So then it kind of comes down to the rest. So, you know, Echo, Arc Trooper, you know, they're only R3, R4. You want offense here in the primary. You want offense here in the primary. Max out the square. Keep this speed with offense primary in the secondary. Because Arc Trooper is a damage dealer. The turret cannot crit. That's why people hit offense on the triangle. Echo is a special tune. He does special and physical damage. I would do 4 critical damage or 4 offense. It's hard to do 4 offense mods on Gas, Arc, and Echo. So a lot of people have critical damage. He's a main damage dealer. Get rid of the speed. Do offense primary here. Critical damage, because whenever a 501st crits, he crits, and he crits a lot. Especially when it throws that AoE grenade, I want it to crit, but I want offense percentage and speed in the secondary. Here, because he does a lot of assisting, you want offense primary with speed in the secondary. Echo and Arc, when Gas sits down now that he's a thick meatball, Arc and Echo go to work. Fives is what keeps the team from not losing banners and losing fives. So fives, you want super thick. You want 4 defense, 2 health. Reason why you don't want 4 health, because the main counter to Gas is CLS. If you're not getting soloed by Sith Eternal, which can solo a Gas, what I found out, without the ultimate, but for CLS, you want lots and lots of protection, no health because of C3PO. But for the cam event, you gotta totally switch it around. I hate moving mods. All right, and then damage, kind of want to keep this around 5,500. Fives should be so thick to where, when Gas sits down, they wail on fives because no one wants to trigger the sacrifice, and then your Gas stands back up. To me, Rex is also a big key. I've made Rex faster and faster every single level I've climbed in, because most people are going to mod their Gas squad correctly. It could literally come down to whose Rex goes first. All right, so that's 501st. Now, of course, like I said, guys, put some helpful comments down below. If you need any more help, Sephiroth, you can DM me in my Discord. You can get into the training room. It's all about you. You can call upon whole GAC levels. Everyone can help you out. Just trying to keep the show not so long. All right, so Bad Batch, you don't have it, you don't need it right now. Too many Chirotechs. Bounty Hunters. So this, to me, Sephiroth is like a kind of drop everything and get it solidified team. So you don't have Gas to beat Darth Revan. So you don't have Bounty Hunters. I'm not sure what you're using for Darth Revan. So this team is amazing. You only need a Relic Bosk. I have several shows on this squad taking out full Relic Darth Revan squads. Sephiroth, highly recommend you drop everything. This should be one of your first builds. Zamwasa Omicron, you've already got her 7 stars. Aura Singh, people do it with 5 stars. Grief Karga, Mandalorian, Bosk. Such an amazing squad that everyone should definitely have. Now with datacrons, you've got an R3, all of them, but still, I'm taking out 98% of all Darth Revan squads. My great buddy Excellence, do I say 98%? So great job, make sure you build them. One thing before I go on from Bounty Hunters, I didn't look at datacrons. I wanted to look at them when I looked at the Galactic Legends. So look at this one. Okay, so it's got whenever dark side allies inflict a debuff, they gain 2% critical chance stacking for 3 turns, maybe for Darth Vader. It's got deflection, dodge, that's ridiculous. Special critical avoidance, special accuracy. Okay, whenever Empire allies inflict a debuff, they reduce their cooldowns by 1. That's Vader right there. Armor penetration, yeah, that's some nastiness. All right, what's this next one? Okay, it's got potency, health steal. Whenever dark side allies inflict damage over time on an enemy, they can stand with Vader. Ooh, at the start of the battle, first order allies gain retribution for 3 turns. Yeah, that doesn't really bother the JK or JKL counter, but the health steal is nasty for SOKR. If you had like tenacity, because oh my goodness, that's at like 60 something. Okay, that, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, that would probably stop the JKR JKL counter. If you had the tenacity with that, that would be nasty. I've seen a datacron where they get like tenacity up, all these buffs up. Nasty how datacrons have literally changed the game. Good job with that datacron. And then this one, the first time each dark side ally is defeated, remaining dark side allies gain 15. Oh my goodness, that would be disgusting as well. Because I take out everyone first and then leave SLKR for last. Woo, that would be nasty. All right, let's keep going. Okay, Bounty Hunters. We move on from Bounty Hunters. Okay, Empire. So Empire's a great faction. You're hurting me, Sephiroth. You're hurting me, bro. Thrawn. Oh, I don't even want to look at Thrawn's speed. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, I can't even look at it. Okay, Thrawn is amazing. Moff Gideon. Both of these tunes can literally control the situation, or they can pass turn meter, fracture your opponent's best tune. I think they both belong in the top 8 of everyone's roster. Maybe later on, K2, K3, you're probably not going to use them as much. You might move some mods on, but from now where you're at, they're amazing. Imperial Troopers with Piet. They beat what they outspeed. Veers, Piet, Stark, Dark Trooper, and Range Trooper is nasty. Okay, let's look at Darth Vader. my man. 4 offense, 2 potency. That's what I'm switching back to. So Sephiroth, when I came up through the levels, I switched him to 4 speed, 2 potency, because I would take out Rey, Galactic Legend Rey, with Palpatine, Mara, and Vader. I don't do that anymore. I have Starkiller. Emperor Palpatine has to go on defense. So having 4 speed on Vader is no longer useful for me. I'm going to go back to 4 offense, 2 potency, just like how you have. Let's take a look. No escape. I have him full Zeta'd out. R7, totally fine. R8, I would recommend, but do not R9. Do not do that. Only I can R9 my Vader. All right, show me the stats. Health protection, I don't care about. If you have to worry about health protection on Vader, something went wrong in that battle. Speed, 252. That's kind of where I had him at when I had offense mods, like 255, 260, something around there. And then potency, my man. I think you're higher than mine. 114%. That's what I'm talking about. So much resisting in the game, it gives me nightmares. Great job. Damage, woo, 8,300. That's nasty. Very nice. I'm going to try to get mine to 10,000 damage. 120% potency. I'm definitely going to get like 260 speeds, probably totally fine. Good job there. Take a look at some of these secondary. I love Vader. Critical chance, speed. Offense percentage. Oh, look at that potency. Woo! Bro, now that you can recalibrate this, that 35 flat, get out of here, Capital Games. I'd recalibrate that twice. Try to get another thing. Nah, you don't need any speed. Try to get more offense. Can that potency get any higher? That's disgusting. Great job, bro. You throw that into a pit, we're gonna fight over it, Sephiroth. All right, oh, look at that potency, speed. If it had, that crit chance was offense percentage, man. Potency. Oh, Capital Games, get out of here with that 0.96% offense, but same thing with calibration. So at least it's almost 1%. I would move the flat health, try to get more offense, would be nasty. Here, actually, maybe don't do that because I want your Vader better than mine. So they're fine. Your mods are fine. Your mods are fine. All right, so offense primary, potency, speed. Ah, yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. All right, up here. Offense primary. Okay, yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good. All right, that's a good looking Vader. Don't make him any better. All right, there's a show coming out soon. Show me your Vader. So I gotta make mine better than yours. All right, Palpatine. Just because my Palpatine's nasty, I like to look at him, but he's not 6-star in mod, so I'm not gonna look. Highly recommend that squad. Palpatine, Mara Jade if you're not using it already. Vader was great. That's definitely a great squad. All right, gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. You're not showing my Empire any love. All right, so of course Sephiroth, you can't pass the Ewoks not showing love. Everyone has a nasty Ewok grind story. Who was your hardest Ewok, Sephiroth? If you guys are watching this part, who was the hardest? Mine was Logray. I swear, that guy. Woo. Okay, good job. Don't get the Omicron. Don't do it. You don't need it. I wasted Omicron. I took mods off of them. I put mods back on because I'm helping out my baby guild and I'm using Ewoks as a team, but Omicron, you won't be able to use it. They need some kind of like rework. It doesn't work anymore. I don't even put them on defense or use them on offense now. All right, but gotta show them love. That was a nasty grind. All right, your first order. So, since you got some nasty datacrons, great job. Now, datacrons, I hate them. They've ruined the game, but you got to work on them. So you got some great ones who would stop my counter. But if you don't have datacrons, the only thing that I care about on first order, I don't even look at SOKR. I look at General Hux first. He is the one. So General Hux, I'm going to tell you how to make him nasty, Sephiroth. I appreciate the donation, brother. So speed 273. No, that's got to be super fast. So if you're not doing the JKR, JKL counter, you let me know in that comment section, Sephiroth. I will freeze General Hux. He will never take a turn unless he's 330 speed. Get him there, bro. Base speed. I know he gets 30 from SOKR, but base speed of 330. Get his tenacity to no less than like 175%. That would be disgusting. I would look at them and not be able to take it down. No way. Because General Hux gets frozen, and if he's not fast enough, JKR will take a turn before Hux, and I'll just basically one-shot him with JKL with the assist. So definitely, speed, tenacity. When I see a roster again, I want to see a disgusting General Hux. All right. That's all I check on a first order squad. Of course, I'll look at SOKR, but we already looked at him. You know, the rest don't even really matter. Good job with their first order TIE Pilot Omicron. That basically makes your prerequisites viable instead of being hot trash like they used to be. Galactic Republic is a huge faction. So Padme only R1, you know, totally fine. Oh yeah, 73,000 health, 302 speed. Yeah, that's a pretty decent Padme. If you can get more health, be better. So you're using Padme now with your Anakin. I would highly recommend Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron. It's amazing. Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Jedi Knight Anakin, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and who's my fifth? Who is my fifth? I think it's Shakti. That's a nasty squad. In 3v3, I use Qui-Gon Jinn, Jedi Knight Anakin, and Ki-Adi-Mundi to take out Darth Revan, Darth Malak, and Bastila Shan. Like 90% of the time, it usually works. Highly recommend that squad. It's got a 69 cup, not power 6969. Okay, so take a look at your Anakin. So Anakin's only R3. Okay, so health. Okay, what's going on? Bro, not showing my Anakin any love, man. All right, so just be careful. Don't put your Padme squad on defense. If your opponent has a nasty Malak or a Nest, I can duo. I've always duoed a Padme squad without C-3PO with Kira lead. So be careful of that because Anakin can't land buff immunity or healing immunity. My Nest has like 110, 15% more tenacity than your Anakin has potency. All right, Grandmaster you'd always look at just because mine does a lot of damage. Mine does like 11, almost 12,000 damage. Okay, 8,000 with 24% critical chance. All right, last person I'll look at before I get out of Galactic Republic is General Kenobi. Okay, 4 defense, 2 health, very nice. 107,000 health, speed, that's what I'm talking about, bro. For Jedi Master Kenobi, he's got to be slow turtle because of the damage immunity. If he's too fast, he'll take a turn and lose damage immunity. I have him at like 160 speed. I want him slower than that. So great job. That's a nice General Kenobi. All 6 dotted mods help out Negotiator. Shakti for the cam event. You want at least 80,000 health, like 315, 320 speed. All right, let's move on from Galactic Republic. Definitely a great faction you want to definitely complete. Okay, let's go look at Geonosians. I just don't want people to have their Geos soloed by Vader. Okay, 222 speed, tenacity. Because a lot of people are still putting bugs on defense. You know, be careful. Your opponent has a Traya or a Scion. They can duo that squad easily on auto, basically. All right, let's go take a look at, like I said, Imperial Troopers. Like I said, they're great. I would build them up. They're amazing. Chicken Bone. You know, they can get max banners. Activate Dark Trooper. My great buddy Jay Trocious. All right, let's move on. Let's go look at Jedi. Another huge, big faction. Uh-oh. Let's look at Jedi Knight Luke. Is he Jedi Knight nasty? Let's turn around quick. Don't look at me. Actually, you know what? He is one of the best looking tunes in the game. Turn around for now. Let's see if he's Jedi Knight nasty. R7. I would do the JKR, JKL counter easily with R7. I R8 just because I think he's amazing. Take a look. Health, protection. Oh, very nice. Good protection. All right. Speed, 229. You probably are doing the JKR, JKL counter. Definitely where he needs to be at. And then damage. Kaboom, that's what I'm talking about. Almost 12,000. I get anxiety. I would try to get that to 12,000. Yours is Jedi Knight nasty. Good job. You could turn around and look at me now. All right, he's got offense. Very nice. Offense. I have critical damage with offense percentage in the secondary. And I think my damage is higher than yours, but that's nice, bro. Nice. Speed, offense percentage. Great job there. No offense percentage in here. And no offense percentage in here. Man, he has some potential to be even nastier. But he's fine. It's only fine. I don't want yours better than mine. He's totally fine, Sephiroth. Totally fine. All right, good job, man. You got a Jedi Knight nasty. So I think nowadays with Galactic Legends being the way, you know, if you're not going for JML, I don't think people are going to get Jedi Knight Luke anymore. The grind is too nasty. It's kind of like a rare unicorn. It's like a mini GL. He's nastier than gas. Great job, man. All right, so JKR squad is very important. JKR, Jolie, Bastila Shan, Old Ben. So yeah, you probably are doing the counter. Someone to R5 and Old Ben. Okay, let's see here. Potency, yeah, I think you're doing that. I don't know. 216 speed, yeah, I don't think you're doing that. You know, he's getting maybe like a 35 or 30 speed boost. There's a lot of SLKRs that can double up. You basically don't want to be doubled up by SLKR. So you got to get his Old Ben speed higher. Potency is great. But if you're doing it, let me know, man. I definitely had to relic Basashan and Old Ben because I would lose them and lose banners. Definitely an amazing squad. All right, let's move on from Jedi. Let's go look at... I don't know why I always look at Night Sisters. My great buddy Janice Jimenez is always in my mind. He's got a great brain as well. Man, I hate Night Sisters. What does everyone use against Night Sisters in 3v3 and 5v5? I gotta pull my Vader and Wattan board. My Vader is disgusting. It's like overkill. But I hate Night Sisters. So this is another team that's chicken bone, like... so weak, but nobody is using a weak squad to take out Night Sisters. If you are, we need to be friends. You need to get in my Discord. Everyone's pulling bigger and better things to take out Night Sisters. I can't stand them. Good job. All right, let's go look at Rebels. Rebels. Look at all that blue. Hurts my eyes, Sephiroth. You said you like villains, but you got more better light side. Secretly, that's me too, bro. My light side's better than my dark side, but my dark side is catching up. All right. So first off, Mon Mothma. Do not put Mon Mothma, Wedge, and Biggs on defense in 3v3. If your opponent has Nest, that's an easy duo with Kira. All right, let's see what else got in there building up. Look at all that Rebels. Okay. There's Akbar's brother, Admiral Radis. All right, let's take a look at the CLS squad. So CLS squad to me, buddy, I call them hold the line. My coming up in GAC, they have literally held the line and would have got me so many wins over my GAC career. So first off, I look at the Chewies. So my Chewbacca, I swear, would get whatever, stunned, whatever he can be, stunned or Billy Block, whatever it was. I think he was stunned for like the whole battle. I couldn't stand it. I'd have 100% tenacity, 110, 120, 130, still would get stunned. Now that I have him in a base tenacity of 165%, he does not get stunned. He assists all the time. Same thing with Chupio. Tenacity 110%. Very, very nice. I try to shoot for higher than that. Of course, we want to try to get as much speed as we can from the secondary, tenacity. When we're going all tenacity mods, we want to try to shoot for as much damage as we can. We definitely want to see, oh wow, you don't even have a tenacity primary. Wow. Maybe you don't need it, Maybe try, see what happens. Tenacity primary with offense percentage in the secondary. You want to see critical damage with offense percentage in the secondary here. You want to max out the square. Wherever you can get offense percentage, because we're doing all tenacity build, you definitely want to do that. Good job with Chewbacca. Take a look at Chupio. I used to have Chupio so fast, Sephiroth, like 315 speed because of Shining Distraction. It can't be evaded, but it can be resisted. There's so much resisting in the game, it just turns into nasty Terminator. So I used to like him super fast. So he's either going to blind your opponent or get distracted, not distracted, but resisted, and just turns into Terminator. All right, so same thing. I'm going back to a 4 offense, 2 tenacity, because Chupio's nasty, but of course, tenacity primary here, critical damage here. Ooh, critical chance, get rid of that. So Chupio needs some remodding work. Ooh, tenacity 126%, very nice. You may have some good tenacity secondaries. Let's see here, 3% there, none there, none there. 5.4% there. Wow, okay. Yeah, I would try to build a 4 offense, 2 tenacity, same thing, tenacity cross, primary, because he does a lot of damage. I want to switch him because he gets more tenacity from CLS. Han is Han. I don't really look at Hans at all. We all know, he needs 4 critical damage. There's so many people that need offense, so it's hard to have 4 offense. Mostly everyone has him 4 critical damage. I would get rid of the critical chance because he has so much. You probably have overkill by over 115%. Oh, okay, 107%. Still, it's overkill. Okay, here, you want to see offense primary here. Critical damage, great job right there. Because he's a damage dealer. And then CLS. So you had him at 304 speed, very nice. It's very hard to get so many tunes over 300 speed. Yes, I'm going to do some recalibrations. I'm going to try to get him to like 315, 320 if I can. Ooh, look at that tenacity. 115%, that's nasty. This is a 215% tenacity CLS starting off. Undebuffable. That's disgusting. But if you put him on defense, the computer's dumb. He will use call to action so quickly and lose all that tenacity. So I definitely like him with a lot of tenacity. That's great. But the 4 speed, now, it's great now. You know, you've got 2 Galactic Legends. People like us that can't build enough Galactic Legends when we're facing like 4 GLs, 5 GLs. You know, it could come down to how nasty your core is. I try to make my core so nasty. So I do always recommend 4 offense. You know, here, tenacity, potency, speed. If that health was offense percent, that'd be a god tier mod. Your critical chance, I would definitely get rid of that. He does not need that. I would do critical damage with offense percentage in the secondary with speed. I see the secondaries, the defense, the tenacity, the speed, the offense, it's great, but the critical chance primary is not really helping him out. So good job with your CLS squad. They are definitely a nasty, nasty squad. I can't tell you how many holds they've gotten in my GAC career. So great job there. C3PO, how do you have your C3PO? Okay, still need to work on mods. So I used to have a potency so high. So you're running like 120% potency C3PO. Gets a little boost from his kit. That to me is too much. I have mine at like 60% potency base. You know, he still inflicts debuffs like crazy, but I put mine on defense. You know, I want it to get resisted because that's what makes my CLS squad so nasty is the turn meter they just keep getting because he's gonna land debuffs no matter what, but if it gets resisted, turn meter. All right. When I had them on offense, I had high potency, low tenacity. Now they're on defense, I have very high tenacity, low potency. All right, let's go look at Scoundrels. Did you have Nest? Enfist Nest? No, not really yet. Let's go look at Sith before we get out of here. Before I actually see if there's anything down here, like unaligned force user, anything with Star Killer. No. Okay, let's go to Sith before we get out of here. All right, about 41 minutes, not too bad at all. All right, so Sith is an amazing faction as well. You know, you're gonna finish Darth Malak, Darth Revan, Darth Malak, Master Sean Fallen, Sith Marauder, and HK was always the nastiest squad to face, especially sometimes with bounty hunters, because Set is not a problem at all. You know, yes, I could disintegrate Darth Revan before he even takes a turn, but when you have Sith Marauder and HK, they can both almost one-shot. When you don't have a full Relic Bounty Hunter squad, it's a pain. Set's just too easy to trigger the contract. So, Darth Traya, Darth Sion. So you don't have a counter to bugs. You're probably using your Darth Vader. Okay, yeah, you're not using her. So, Darth Traya, Darth Sion, both health defense mods. They can be slow turtles, critical avoidance arrows. I have them off the side of my roster to take out bugs and Mon Mothma every single grand arena. Highly recommend them. Since you're gonna jump up to Rhodium quickly, and you know, with how well you do quickly to Kyber, just like me, Sephiroth, tunes like Savage are very important. You know, you can put him with trash prerequisites and he's great. You know, with the Omicron, I've never used him on offense because I need more defensive chess pieces, but it's only one tune. You know, you could save him for offense with like Wampa to solo something. You know, we got to build these these 2-tune teams, Darth Traya, Darth Sion, Savage. Highly recommend working on that. All right, so let's get out of Sith. All right, guys, so make sure I didn't miss anything. I hope you guys watched the whole show. I really appreciate that. You know, put something helpful down in that comment section. So what I would say, Sephiroth, is amazing job, man, with 2 GLs. You know, bounty hunters, get them fixed. I didn't even look at your separatists. Sorry about that. That's an important faction. All right, so separatists. So General Grievous, B1, B2, Magna Guard, and Wat Tambor is being used to take out Sith Eternal and Jedi Master Luke. Highly recommend you work on this. In Chromium, you should be facing C or JML on defense. You know, I can do it without Magna Guard, which is General Grievous, B1, B2, Wat Tambor, and Nute Gunray. You can use, there's a lot going on there. My great buddy, hello there, Jordacore, you don't really need, unfortunately, but I highly recommend you work on them. You know, B2 needs a lot of tenacity, a lot of potency, a lot of survivability, because you don't want him to get ability blocked, nothing like that. You want him to keep taking off debuffs. B1's your damage dealer. Highly recommend you work on this squad as well. All right, so to me, your bounty hunters, your separatists, your 501st, your Sith, and then your next big thing, of course, like how you were saying, Executor. Jedi Master Kenobi, if you don't have Cat, is trash. I would think Star Killer would be a great tune for you to build, other than how close you are to Jedi Master Kenobi and how close you are to Cat, because Star Killer brings amazing tunes. You only need 4 of them. Dash is disgusting. My Dash is so fast. He pulls Galactic Legends. Mara Jade is nasty. Milk Guy you could put with Star Killer. So that's what I would say. Star Killer over Jedi Master Kenobi. Maybe even Sith Eternal. Like, I don't like Jedi Master Kenobi. I have him. He's just a defensive chess piece. So I would definitely say Sephiroth, put yourself back on the list. You know, I always want to see people's game progression. It's what I love to do. I like to see people's rosters. All right, so again, thank you, Sephiroth, for the donation. I really appreciate that. If you guys enjoyed this show, definitely blast that like button. Keep on Sithin', and until next time, DK signing out.